Well, hello again, and welcome to another Hyperion morning. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Welcome to it. It is Wednesday, July 9th, 2025. You got through the beginning of the week. We're over the hump today. We're basically on the downhill slide towards the weekend. So much fun ahead, hopefully, for you. Hey, Donna, good morning. Good to see you. Hello. Hello. Good to see you here this morning. Marianne, good to see you as well. Good morning to you. Hope things are going well in your world. Hope things are going well in your world. Hopefully, you've had a great start to the week. But here we go. We're on the back end of the week now. Exciting things ahead, fun things ahead. Yesterday, we landed our spot for Test Track 3.0, the preview, the Disney Vacation Club preview. So we're excited to be doing that this Saturday out at Epcot. Can't wait for that. Can't wait to check out this reimagining of that fantastic attraction. Heard nothing but good things. We've stayed mostly spoiler free, but we're very excited to be able to get the chance to do that this weekend. We did that. Now, like I said, this was for Disney Vacation Club. You had to have a resort stay booked, which we happened to have well before we knew that this was going to be happening on that day. And you also had to, of course, be eligible for DVC. So, but we got ours. We're excited. We'll be checking it out this Saturday. And then, of course, for all you annual pass holders and so forth, you'll be able to start checking it out on the next day, on the Sunday. I think it's the 13th. The 13th, it's the virtual queue. So you've got to be up at 7 a.m. trying to get it quickly. And then for everybody else, you can try it at 1 p.m. if you do not have an Epcot reservation. But fun ahead. Yes, Donna, fun. Thanks, Don. Thanks, Marianne. Awesome. Yes. Very excited. Very excited to check this out this weekend. And of course, we'll be telling you all about it in upcoming episodes for sure. What else are we talking about on this day? Well, it's July. So, of course, we're talking about the holiday season. That's right. Yes. Christmas in July came yesterday as Disney released some of the details of what they're doing for the holidays out at the Walt Disney World Resort. And I don't think a lot of them were surprises. I don't think a lot of them were anything new, but that's okay because sometimes we love tradition. We love some of our favorite things to be coming out to the Walt Disney World Resort. So if you have a holiday visit, and we have a few we're excited about, then be ready because a lot of cool stuff happening, including, of course, all the decorations. The Jingle Cruise is coming back at Magic Kingdom. The Very Merry Christmas Party is coming back. Of course, no dates yet, but I expect that's coming pretty soon. But that's exciting. Also out at Epcot, by the way, the dates, going back to this, the dates for where most of the holiday stuff will be beginning a little bit later than they've had in the past. And almost in the past has been seemingly the day after Halloween. We're going right into holiday mode, Christmas mode for sure. This time it's beginning on November 14th. So you have a little bit of a couple week leeway in there where there's not really much going on. Well, there's always something going on at Walt Disney World, but not as much going on. Yeah, and then that's going to run through obviously New Year's Eve for sure. And then out at Epcot, the Festival of the Holidays will wait until after Thanksgiving as they let the Food and Wine Festival play out. And so that will be running from November 28th through December 30th. And yes, you can see it there, Marianne. I'll zoom in here. Glittering Greenhouses is back. Absolutely. You can see it there in the bottom left corner. But yeah, so yes, that is one of our favorite things as well. When you get to be living with the land at night and then all the lights come out, the decorations, it's beautiful. It's wonderful. It's amazing out at Epcot. And then of course the holiday storytellers at all the pavilions, all the country pavilions around World Showcase, which are always so fun and interesting, fascinating. We love so many of them. We will always stop and listen to their storytelling as we kind of explore the holiday season through all sorts of different parts of the globe. Always fantastic. And yes, the candlelight processional, of course, it's back. It's been a tradition since the early days of Disneyland. And then, of course, it's come out and become a larger thing, at least maybe not a larger single thing, but a larger spread out thing over the Festival of the Holidays. Excuse me, out at Epcot. So that's all great. Very excited about that. Again, no details on who the narrators are yet for the Candlelight Processional, but again, that's to come. Also, Jollywood Nights is back at Disney's Hollywood Studios, and the decorations, and of course, Gertie decked out in her best for the holiday season. That's coming back. Um, Absolutely, some of the best decorations you're going to find are at Disney's Hollywood Studios. More classic, fun, interesting decorations. Definitely a great place to visit during the holidays. And over at Animal Kingdom, no different. Yes, and one of our favorite things, the Merry Menagerie is coming back as well. The little holiday animal puppets that are just so fun to check out and interesting and immersive and just amazing. That inclusion a couple, well, it's been about, I don't know, 5, 6 years ago, whenever they first started doing that. It's more recent, but since they started doing that, it's such an amazing thing out of Animal Kingdom. But the Animal Kingdom's decorations also for the holiday season, highly underrated, highly underrated. Definitely get out to Animal Kingdom. Don't skip Animal Kingdom. I know you think of Magic Kingdom, you think of Epcot, you probably think of Disney's Hollywood Studios, but don't glance over Animal Kingdom too for the holiday season and the holiday fun. Also, Disney Springs will be decked out as well as they always are. All the resorts that are normally decked out, they're going to have all their stuff. The festival marketplaces out at Epcot, that's all coming back. Chances to meet Santa. He's always making appearances and ready to talk with you for the kids and the kids at heart out there as well. It's all happening. It's all going to be going on again. And I'll say this, it's not pictured here and not discussed, but we like to talk about it on our show very often, because if you're not heading out to Fort Wilderness, seems like it all comes back to Fort Wilderness always with us, right? If you're not heading out to Fort Wilderness during the holiday season and checking out what the campers, the campgrounds, the cabins are offering as far as holiday decorations and light and fun, then you're missing out on a portion of a good holiday time. Make your way over there. It's a simple boat ride from Magic Kingdom or from the Contemporary, from Wilderness Lodge over to Fort Wilderness. Get out there, go walk around, and just check it out, because it is really great. It's a great resort in general. The vibe is fantastic, but you'll be amazed at what these campers that come every single year and deck out their camping spots, what they do. It's absolutely phenomenal. So I'm sure we'll bring that up more times as we get closer to the holiday season. But yeah, Christmas in July, gotta love it. Gotta love it for sure. This also happened yesterday. So next year, 2026, is going to be a big Run Disney year for us. We have plans to be at Disneyland. Well, we're already booked for Rose Arts Days and for the races. For the final Disneyland Run Disney race weekend for a few years as construction begins out there on their stuff. We are going to be back out for Princess Weekend back at Walt Disney World Resort, running in some big races there. And since we were running both those race weekends for Run Disney, we thought that's it for the year. We're good. We're going to do that. And then they dropped the 2026 Springtime Surprise race weekend themes on us last year. Going to zoom in here. It's all about friendship. You can see from Zootopia, Judy Hopps and Nick Wilde there. From Inside Out, you got Joy and Sadness. From Aladdin, you have Aladdin, obviously, and Genie. But then they also dropped this Winnie the Pooh and Tigger theme on us for the 10K. And it's just not something you see all the time. Winnie the Pooh is in the parks. Yes, absolutely. We do not see that. And we love Winnie the Pooh in our house. So yes, now we are probably, thank you, Run Disney. You did it to us again. We are probably going to have to at least attempt to book that 10K, because we're not going to pass up on the chance to do a Winnie the Pooh and Tigger themed race and medal for sure. So anyway, yeah, all those, the Zootopia is the 5K, the Inside Out is the half marathon, and then the Aladdin is for the challenge, which is, it's not a half marathon actually. Inside Out is a 10 miler. The Aladdin is the challenge, which is, since there is not a half marathon, there's a 10 miler. It's all three races before that, because that makes up the same distance as if you were doing what most of the normal challenges are, which is the 10K and the half marathon. So that kind of makes up for it. So anyway, We're probably looking to do what we are looking to do. I don't know if we'll book any other races, although we do love Zootopia, but definitely that Winnie the Pooh 10K for sure. So yeah, there we go again. More money. Thank you, Disney. Right back into our bank accounts. Yep, for sure. What else are we talking about on this day? Well, I guess it seems fitting for Christmas in July. It's National Sugar Cookie Day. Yeah, kind of something you really more think of for the holiday season, but sugar cookies can be enjoyed all year long. Sure, why not? You can decorate them for whatever you want. I do find it funny that it's Sugar Cookie Day. Again, one of those holidays that seems out of place, seems more like for the holiday season. I guess it's more Christmas Cookie Day because obviously sugar cookies do not need to be Christmas related. But today, if you enjoy your sugar cookies, well, today's the day to break out that favorite recipe and enjoy because it is Sugar Cookie Day. Why not? Absolutely. Christmas in July. Enjoy your sugar cookies today. This is also fun. Maybe some of this has made you smile. Well, maybe it breaks out those dimples you have. I sort of have dimples. You can see them here a little bit. You can't really see them as much with the beard. But yeah, today is National Dimples Day. So if you have dimples, it's a good thing because usually when you have dimples, that probably means you're smiling when you're showing off your dimples. And we are always about smiles on this show, right? So today's a day to smile and share those dimples. Again, you can't really see it with the beard, but I do have dimples. As a matter of fact, when I was young, I had some people that called me Dimples. I'm not, whatever. When I was young, I didn't want any part of it. Now I'd be thrilled to take on that moniker. But when I was young, I'm like, no, no, no. You know how it goes. Embarrassment as a kid. It's different as embarrassment as an adult, for sure. Anyway, yeah, show off those dimples today because that means you're probably smiling. So definitely show off those dimples today. This is interesting today. Today is also don't put all your eggs in one omelet day, which is a takeoff on obviously don't put all your eggs in one basket. And now I want an omelet. I'm just hungry. I need an omelet now. After seeing that, hearing that, seeing that omelet on that plate, I think I just need an omelet now. But anyway, what this is about is making sure that you kind of spread out things. Don't put everything into one thing because if it doesn't go right for you, well, you could lose everything. And just like if you put too many eggs in one omelet, yeah, you'll probably still end up with a tasty dish, but maybe not. If you put too many eggs in, it's not going to be that light, fluffy omelet. It's going to be more of a scramble, right? And that's what can happen if you put too much into one thing. It can all get scrambled. It can all go away. Sure, why not? Anyway, yeah, definitely. Don't put all your eggs, and this is especially with investing or anything. Don't put all your eggs in one thing because if it goes awry, it can be really, really bad. Anyway, for sure. So yeah, celebrate that today. And one thing you are going to want to put everything in, or everything you definitely need for, is your emergency kit. And we've seen it today or recently. Yeah, I know, Marianne. As soon as I saw that omelet, I'm like, I want an omelet right now. I want an omelet. Yeah, for sure. We've seen this in Texas. We know it very well here in Florida, but there's no place in this world that this isn't important. It's, Emergency Kit Preparedness Day. So make sure you have that emergency kit that you might need for any situation. You can have one in your car because you never know when something might go awry in your car, but definitely in your household. Here in Florida, we know it very well. This is the time of year where we make sure we have our emergency preparedness kits ready because of the weather we get down here. We're always watching the tropics at this time of year, being careful. But yeah, you saw it recently in Texas. You've seen it out in, with the fires out in LA or in Southern California, earthquakes there. There is no place, snowstorm. There's no place in this world that some sort of emergency preparedness kit isn't important to have around, and check it and make sure the things that are in there are refreshed from time to time as well. So today's a day to remember that and get on that for sure. All right. Back to more fun things. Hey, if it's your birthday today, a very happy birthday to you. Again, it is July 9th. These are some of the fantastic people that you celebrate your birthday with. How about, well, we lost him, unfortunately, a few years ago, but was a great, great actor. Brian Dennehy would have been 87 today, born on this day in 1938, lost him in 2020, but he was a great stage and screen actor. As a matter of fact, he won 2 Tony Awards. He's won an Olivier Award. He's also won a Golden Globe Award, but you may know him from many, many films, including He was in Rambo: First Blood, the first Rambo movie. He was in Tommy Boy, Silverado, Cocoon. Um, for Disney fans, Pixar fans, he played Remy and Emil's father, Django, in that. He played the voice of that. But yeah, I lost him too early, but what a great actor he definitely was. How about another great actor, Chris Cooper? He turned 74 today, born on this day in 1951. He's won an Academy Award and a Golden Globe Award for his role in adaptation. But he's also been in a movie we love, October Sky. If you haven't seen that movie, it's really, really good about some of the people that grow up to develop our rocket industry. Some kids growing up and learning or figuring out how to launch rockets. It's really, really good story. Check that out. He's also in American Beauty. He was in Seabiscuit. He's the trainer in Seabiscuit. He played Smokey, the voice of Smokey in Cars 3. We just saw that the other day. And of course, he was the villain, Tex Richmond, in the Muppets. The earlier this late 2000s Muppets. That was really, really good. Anyway, happy birthday to Chris Cooper, 74 today. Happy birthday to Jimmy Smits. He's a Golden Globe Award winner. He's an Emmy Award winner. He turned 70 today, born on this day in 1955. He was in LA Law, NYPD Blue. For your Star Wars fans, of course, he played Princess Leia's adopted father, Bail Organa, in the prequels and then some of the series as well. He's fantastic. Happy birthday to him. Happy birthday to Tom Hanks. Talk about a great actor, arguably the greatest male actor of our generation for sure. He turned 69 today, born on this day in 1956. He's won a couple Academy Awards. He's won 4 Golden Globes, 7 Emmys. Of course, who knew? Starting off back in the 80s, was it the 80s or the late 70s? Anyway, bosom buddies, that he would become one of the great actors of our time, right? But you know all the roles. He's been in Splash, Big, Forrest Gump, of course, Philadelphia, Saving Private Ryan, Apollo 13, and yes, of course, he's the voice of Woody in the Toy Story franchise. Happy birthday to Tom Hanks, one of our favorites. He should be a Disney legend, hoping that at the next D23 Expo, it's finally his time, because he should be a Disney legend. It's surprising he's not yet. Hopefully soon. And finally, last but definitely not least, Kevin from the Wonder Years. Yes, Fred Savage turns 49 today, born on this day in 1976. He also had roles in The Princess Bride, a few other appearances in television shows and movies, but he's more become a director and a producer more recently, directing episodes of many of your favorite shows and even some films, including he's been associated with some Disney Channel shows, including Hannah Montana and The Wizards of Waverly Place. So happy birthday to all of them. And again, if it's your birthday, a very happy birthday to you. Just a bit of shameless self-promotion before we get out of here. Hopefully you've listened to this week's episode where we recast Hamilton for the past 4th of July weekend. We did it with Disney characters, had a lot of fun with it. Just kind of picking out some of our favorite roles and Disney characters that we thought would fit on in those roles. And of course, as I mentioned yesterday, yes, you can now also watch that here on YouTube. For those of you who liked and subscribed to the YouTube channel, which you should, you know that it's there for you. You can see us talking all about it and some of the slides we put out there as well, to kind of go along with our character discussion for our Hamilton recast. So hopefully you'll check that out. Check out the podcast first, and then this later. And then, of course, we have a brand new episode coming this week that is going to be focused on Disneyland, because Disneyland's birthday is coming up next week, and we'll be talking all about that. All right, gonna get out of here. Everybody have a fantastic Wednesday. You got this. We're going to get through it together, and then we're on the downhill slide towards the weekend. Lots of fun ahead. As I like to say every single day, please, please, please keep on sharing that kindness. Keep on sharing those smiles and those dimples. And of course, keep on sharing that positivity. I will be back with you tomorrow morning, 6:30 a.m.-ish, to do all those things with you once again. Until that time, everybody, have a magical day. I will see you tomorrow. Bye.